Hello to the nation.
Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation here, talking to you guys over a little bit of a informational type video. This is basically addressing the issues that have come up around the Minecraft EULA. If you guys don't know what that is, or you don't really know what's been going on, I'm going to explain most of it. I have kind of a list of questions over here, so if you guys see me look over at my list of questions, that's just basically some notes that I wrote down, and I'm going to be talking about some stuff like what exactly Mojang is changing, so I'm going to explain that. I'm going to do why they might be changing it, talk a little bit about what this means for you guys as well as myself, and what will actually happen. So I'm actually going to time set day on this server, and hopefully it'll get a little bit lighter. But if you guys are wondering where we are, this is actually the new spawn for MC Warside. So if you guys play on my server, I am a server owner, so this is from the perspective of a server owner. This is mcwarside.com. This is going to be our new spawn. So now, getting into the sort of nitty-gritty that is this video, what is Mojang changing? For those of you that don't know, Mojang is going to be changing their EULA. And by the way, this video was inspired by Boogie2988. He is a gaming YouTuber who decided to make a video addressing this issue, and I wanted to also throw my opinions into the ring and sort of, you know, tell you guys what I sort of think and make sure you guys are up to date on it, because also I don't believe Boogie2988 is a Minecraft YouTuber, so his opinions could be a little bit different than mine. So I thought it would be interesting to talk to you guys about my opinions. So anyway, what is Mojang changing? Well, they're actually changing the end user license agreement that you guys have to accept in order to play their game. So that will be changing with Minecraft 1.7.10, and which is going to be coming out pretty soon, considering they're on pre-release 2. Now, what exactly are they changing? Well, basically they're modifying it so that it states that you cannot make money in any way, shape, or form from Minecraft. So pretty much what it means is exactly that. Servers cannot ask for money. If you make maps, you can't ask for money in return for those maps. You, in theory, couldn't even use ad flies or anything for when people go to download your maps and or plugins. You can't sell plugins. You can't sell any work that is generated within, you know, the Minecraft API or anything similar to that. Furthermore, even if you own a server, you cannot ask for money in exchange for incentives. So you guys could still donate on a server, but we would not be able to legally to give you anything in return. That's what Minecraft is wanting to do. Now, this sounds all doom and gloom, but I do want to kind of play devil's advocate. The reasoning for this, the reason behind why they are doing this, is to make a fair playing field, as Minecraft states. You know, there might be some hidden motives here, or something along the lines. A lot of people have been pointing towards Minecraft Realms, saying Minecraft Realms is something they're trying to push, but Minecraft is trying to, as they have stated, to make everything an even playing field, and that's what they're trying to do. So, and for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to be touring around this spawn so you guys can kind of see this, because I will go full circle with this. So why are they changing it? Well, some of the reasons I've been pointing to things like Minecraft Realms, saying that Mojang has to sort of push more people to buy Minecraft Realms accounts, and if they kill a ton of servers, pretty much, because in theory what they'd be doing is destroying sort of the open market that is Minecraft server hosting and getting donations and paying for packages and whatnot. If they kill off a lot of that competition, people would be more willing to go and get Minecraft Realm things. That is not my personal opinion. I don't believe that it is solely the reason that they are launching Minecraft Realms that they are doing this. What I personally think is more of the issue is what Notch tweeted out just today. I'm really glad that I waited to release this video, because Notch tweeted out today saying that they are getting a lot of support emails from parents, and this is, you know, probably in the, I would say in the range of thousands of parents who are contacting them saying, hey, my son bought this package or my daughter bought this package on this server and it costs this amount of money. I want my money refunded. And for those of you who missed it, this is prison. So this is going to be the hardcore prison when that is released, and this is going to be off prison. There's probably a lot of these tickets that are going through, and people are assuming that Mojang is to blame for these, you know, $100 packages and whatnot. Now, my personal opinion on that is that Mojang should not be held responsible whatsoever. Mojang should not be expected to hold any responsibility, and they should simply state that there is, you know, in their EULA that people, like, third parties are allowed to, you know, sell packages and whatnot, and if, you know, the user themselves are so ignorant that they don't realize that this is not, you know, a Mojang ran server or something similar, then that is their own fault. That is not the fault of Mojang or anything similar. So that's my personal opinion, but that is not exactly the most PC opinion to have as far as a company. That's not exactly something that them as a company could, you know, enforce, and, you know, still people would like their game. But anyway. Now, what does this mean for, so that's kind of the reasons of why they would be changing this. What does this mean for you and me? Well, for instance, this hub. I did not make this hub. In no way could I ever make a hub like this. It took very talented people, and it took them a lot of time. I don't even have the time necessary to make this. So I needed to pay someone to make it. And I'm not going to exactly say how much I had to pay for it, but I did pay the person, Datawood, Kyle. He's a friend of mine. He's also a builder, and I paid him to make this spawn. Where did I get the money to do so? Well, I got it from the donations that were paid to MC Warside. That was part of the money. Other parts of this money, so this is you know, a really nice hub that was made. This is going to be our main spawn. This is where everything is going to be operating from. So it seemed like a good investment of money. In addition, we are talking to other build teams to do things like mega builds for our new hardcore prison. That costs money. Doing things like plugin development for our new idea that is hardcore prison. That costs money. This all costs money, and it is required to run. So what would happen if we never got those donations from you guys in exchange for packages and ranks on the server? And again, some people want to call, you know, the donations, the money that, you know, Warside has made. I'm not going to, you know, make the argument that it's a donation and I'm just offering an incentive in return for a donation. You can call it a purchase. That's not what we're arguing about. Basically, the argument here is whether people should be able to offer incentives in return for money on Minecraft servers. Now, again, like I said, this costed money, and if I wasn't able to get those donations from you guys, if you guys didn't donate your money in return for these incentives, I wouldn't be able to get this spawn done. This spawn wouldn't be on MC Warside. I think next week we're going to be having it on. This spawn wouldn't be on MC Warside. Furthermore, we wouldn't be able to do things like hardcore prison, and this isn't just the issue with this server. This is every server. You know, all servers run off of, you know, the money that they get from donations. And I think I guess I didn't show you guys the inside of Arcade. /heal, there we go. So all servers run off this, and basically if this were to end, things like Nexus V2, if you guys don't know what Nexus V2 is, pretty much it's just the second rendition of the Nexus. They're going to be updating a ton of things, adding a ton of new game modes and adding to, you know, their existing ones and stuff like that. That took hundreds of hours from their main plugin guy, Turkmelon. And, you know, I don't know exactly how many hours it took him, but it took him a lot. And I can guarantee that Nexus is his full-time job, and if it wasn't his full-time job, then I can guarantee he wouldn't be able to finish Nexus V2 in the amount of time that he did, and I guarantee it wouldn't even be done in double that amount of time. Nexus is his full-time job, and without, you know, the money that comes from Nexus, he wouldn't be able to justify investing that amount of time. Now, that's sort of, you know, where this is all stemming from, is that this will hurt all servers. And as a server owner, lots of servers, I'm assuming somewhere around 75 to 90% of servers will be shutting down completely. That is to say that even if you have donated on them, you probably will lose your package. Do I think Warside will go down? No. I am not for the idea that Warside will go down. I, you know, am very confident that we will stay around for a little bit more if this EULA were to go through. That being said, we won't be releasing probably much new things due to the fact that we wouldn't be making enough money in order to support the server, simply because it would be 100% donation based. So anyway, I'm just going to kind of run around here and show you guys some stuff. So if I did time set, how about something like that? Yeah, that looks a little bit better. You guys can check it out now this time. Now, what does that mean for you guys? Well, you know, like I said before, Mojang wants this to be, the whole spirit of this is so that it's a even playing field. It's a fair playing field. And that I can appreciate that, and I can respect that Mojang wants everybody who plays their game, regardless of whether they can pay money or not, to have the same experience. That being said, everyone will have the same experience if servers are not allowed to ask for donations in return for incentive, but that overall service will be not as good. As you guys can tell from this hub would not be, we would not be able to do this hub, meaning that everybody without incentives without donations in return for incentives, I wouldn't be able to get this build done, meaning that you guys would have a substandard hub. Furthermore, things like hardcore that I'm working on, hardcore prison, you guys would not be able to get that done in any sort of time frame, like any short time frame, without incentives in return for donations. That's just how it is, and that's how it's going to hurt you guys. So these things won't get done, and you guys will have subpar servers because of it. And that's just sort of how it's going to affect you guys. In addition, like I mentioned, a lot of the servers which you have already donated to are going to go down, and you will lose your lifetime packages on them. That is unfair. That is something that shouldn't be happening. And now finally, now that I've sort of addressed all the issues, what will happen to most people, you know, for instance, and, you know, a lot of people argue that, you know, people make too much money off servers. The money that I make from server is not, you know, some leaps and bounds, you know, tens of thousands of dollars or anything like that. It's not a ridiculous sum of money. And the expenses that go on Warside far exceed, you know, a few $100s for a build here and there, far exceed a few $100s for a plugin. We have literally thousands of dollars in expenses that we pay out every single month, whether that's staff or whether that's, you know, new builds or whether that's, you know, series new ideas for servers that are going up, like Hardcore Prison or something like that. There's thousands of dollars in expenses each month, and that is not something that's going to be covered with the new business model Mojang is suggesting, or a subscription-based, like $10 a month thing that they're pretty much forcing on most servers. Now, finally, what will happen? What is going to happen? Well, for the most part, you know, a lot of people told me not to make a video like this simply because a lot of people told me not to make a video about this simply because, you know, tomorrow Mojang could release a statement that says, oh, okay, sorry, we're backing down. I just wanted you guys to sort of be on, you know, with the ability to sort of make educated decisions and sort of be able to know what's going on. There's basically three things that Mojang can do at this point. And this is kind of a broad statement. They can either, you know, stick with their guns and go through with this EULA change, which would make asking for money. Oh, I guess I didn't go to factions. Did I go to factions? Yeah, I did go to factions. So either they could stick with their guns and basically make earning money through a server, you know, outlawed, and you're not able to do it. So they could do that. They could back down, okay, completely 100% back down and keep things how they have been, or they can make some form of compromise. Now, I am either for them either backing down completely or making some form of compromise. I think if they go through with what they're planning on going through with, then Minecraft will be a very short-lived game over the next few months, and it will die out. That's just a simple fact, is that if there isn't servers pushing and innovating the Minecraft world, then it's not going to work out for them, and that's just sort of how I feel about it. Now, what's the most likely scenario? I believe a compromise is the most likely scenario, and that is just due to what I believe is going to happen is Minecraft is going to offer some form of compromise, which is you can make money through certain means, but not other means. You might be able to do some form of subscription model where you can make money from it, but you can't offer in-game items, possibly. You can offer access to things, maybe, but you can't offer certain things. I think that's something that's going to work. What do I suggest, though? I suggest that they do something like a certification process. So you would actually have to apply, like I would have to apply for Warside to become a, you know, Mojang certified server. And having the ability to, and when you're a Mojang certified server, you would have the ability to offer incentives in return for donations. And this would be a very, very scrutinized process where pretty much, you know, you would have to have some official come to your, you know, come and check out your server, make sure that you meet some certain standards, you know, put in force by Mojang so that, you know, they sort of regulate how much money can be made from these servers. They regulate sort of what you can offer in return for, like what incentives you can offer in return for what donations and whatnot, to make sure that there's no gouging of prices. Because I do agree that some servers that are out there, you know, things like woodycraft.net, that offer, you know, these $500 ridiculous ranks are silly, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. And then with this certification, you would pay, Mojang would get a cut of certain revenues, and with that cut, that would allow them to pay their team of people who would go and check out these servers individually and pay for all that process and stuff like that. And then yeah, that would be how, and then you'd offer, probably some money back guarantee or something like that with a certain amount of days to be, a certified server and stuff like that. And Minecraft would stop getting all these, notices saying, hey, my son donated on this server and he wants his money back or something like that. Those are the issues that I'm trying, that I think this would solve. And yeah, so anyway, that's sort of my opinions on the matter. I'll link Boogie2988's video in the description down below. You guys can go check out his opinions on the matter. He pretty much just outlined the situation and said that, there is something that needs to be done, and he's sort of just waiting around waiting for it. I myself am very worried about the matter because this could be absolutely disastrous for servers, many servers like Warside, and yeah, so that's sort of my opinion on it. It's gonna end up with all of you guys paying for, a monthly subscription or something like that on most of your servers, meaning you're probably not gonna be able to play on servers for free anymore. But yeah, so anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you guys slam that like button down below if you guys want to, share this with your friends so that they sort of know what's going on. That would be great. And for those of you who play on Warside, I don't plan on the server going down anytime soon because of these issues. That being said, the quality of the server, as well as the quality of every Minecraft server, depending on what Mojang decides to do, may be, dropped down in the near future. But this hub will be on Warside, I think within the next week or so. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, slam the like button, subscribe to the nation if you already haven't. And yeah, I'm the Doctor, and I'm out.